Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located just down the strip, all the shiny lights. You come here on vacation, you want to see some really cool cars? Well, man, come on over. We're open 6 days a week. We're not here on Sundays. We're here till 3 o'clock on Saturday. Let's see, we're here till about 6 o'clock every other day. But you come on down here, we've got exotic cars, we've got muscle cars, and new Maseratis and Firebirds and motorcycles. We've got all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, well, listen, today we have a very special looking Mercedes-Benz here, folks. When's the last time you saw one of these? All right, now let me start with, folks, this car's got a little bit of patina to it. The wheels are in great shape. It's a nice straight car. I'm not even sure if there's a ding in it. The gold is really sharp. It needs a good polish. I think a lot of the paint on the roof, even though it's not bad, just needs a good polish to bring some of that color back out. It's perfect paint for it, and I certainly don't know the last time it was done. It's very smooth to touch, but I do feel a clay bar could be in order. Now listen, I'm your living, breathing condition report guy here at Celebrity Cars. What's that mean? Well, you go on the internet and you go to look at your favorite Mercedes for sale, or any other car for that matter, and they have 50 pictures and a quick walk-around video, just like pretty much what we're doing right now. We found here at Celebrity Cars that that's not enough, and we like to focus a little bit more on the detail of the paint condition. So, maybe you live over in New York and you're on the other side of the country or in the other part of the world, and you really want to know what this looks like, because standing over there, you really can't see it. So I'm here to kind of nitpick this car, if you will, just so you know what you're going to get, all right? It's a beautiful ride. It's got AMG badging all over it. I really don't know a whole lot about it. You're going to have to go to celebritycars.com and read about where it's been and all the Carfaxes and whatever, repairs. I'll tell you what comes along with this car is more extras than you believe. When we look in this interior here, you're going to see lots of placement for components such as telephones and navigation, headphones in the trunk. All these things have pretty much been removed. All the paperwork, binders, radios, like I said, that the headphones for the rear passengers, the cassettes for the navigation. This is very old school, very cool, old school 80s, and we're happy to share it with you, and here it is. So anyway, okay, come on up here. We're going to start with the front of the car. Down here where all the chrome is, I time to time do like to rate chrome from a 1 to 10, although I think that's a little too much. But at the same time, it really fairly lets you folks know at home. We had a major sandstorm here last night in Las Vegas, and there a lot of dust came in, so forgive the extra, but I've got this in my hand today to tackle some of this crazy dust going on. Folks, all the chrome around the front looks absolutely outstanding. I will give it, though, a rating of, an 8.5 to 9 as far as the chrome is concerned. There's normal wear from driving it down the road. There's normal fading from, being an early 80s automobile. And, but there's no heavy scratches. There's no chunks taking out anything. I'm grabbing this nose cone right here and shaking it around a little bit. Everything's very solid and very on here. Got some badging laying around from, I presume, places that it's been. I don't know. This whole front. So come on over here, Quincy, if you could. We'll start from left to right, just to make a little bit of sense here. There's a couple little small chips around this corner right here. They're very difficult to see unless your face is 12 inches from the bumper. Every once in a while, Quincy, I'm just going to have you go to work. Down here along the bottom, this is all, there's a couple little marks here and there. I think that's just a bug. Let's see if this one's just a bug. I thought we got all the bugs off of here, but no, that's a little small mark right there. Folks, I'm being really picky right now. I hope you appreciate it. The rest of this, there's just a little bit of water that didn't dry. Same thing with all up underneath this license plate here. I need you to know that underneath here isn't falling apart. It's not decayed because somebody wasn't taking care of it. All this is in really great shape. There's a little hair of patina in this molding going around the front bumper. It's not a big deal, but it's just a little faded, and somebody did bump up against this just a little bit. But it's very difficult to see. And folks, early 80s automobile, you're going to have a little bit of extra patina along with the normal driving, along with the normal wear. Oh, got that one to come up. Every once in a while, I see a really minor little blip, but folks, I mean, geez, what? I see this, the rubber gasket here going around the front headlight is a little eroded here. I would believe it would continue down to the end. These are all just really little things. And the reason why we go over it, quite frankly, is, so you know about it. That's just the way you're supposed to sell a car, right? We want you to know everything that we can muster up here in the showroom to share with you. Quite frankly, it's a real pain in the ass to do it because I'm going over like every little corner, everything that I can see. But it's certainly good for you folks at home and potential buyers. Along the front nose here are just a couple little itty bitty marks. You see those, folks? They're really small. I mean, there's no great big gouges or big dents or anything. There's a couple up here. I'm going to stand up. Let's get this hood taken care of, Quincy, while we're here. This is part of the please focus on the skylights and the lights here in the showroom. There's plenty of locations that you can do it here on the hood of the car. Your eyes at home there, folks. This can shine up a little bit more, okay? There's, just some normal environment may have sat out in somebody's driveway, 10 years ago, and a little bit of patina showed up. I really think a lot of this can be corrected. But most importantly, if you want, again, it's a gold car. It's hard to see things until you get really close. Mark. You see, look how small these are. They're very small. You get over here, this whole piece of paint right here is close to darn perfect. These are little things that I know would come out with a good detail. And then this piece right here, you see where some water laid on it, a couple little mild water marks, and looks like a bird dropping was right here. This kind of stuff, taken care of properly with a good wheel, most of that can come out. I'm just, sorry folks, if you're interested in this car, you're gonna have to put up with me. I'm just trying to help. It's really small mark right here. Okay, all right, so there's the hood. We've got the hood covered. These chrome window spritzers up here, they're in really nice shape. The windshield. Now you can see at one point one of the windshield wipers got a little unhappy, one of the blades, and some of the metal showed through, so it kind of cut up the windshield a little bit as far as the motion of the windshield wiper. It's not brutal. I've driven this car. It's not, you can't really see it while you're driving down the road, but you can see it's, a couple of my cars have these issues, mid-90s automobiles with some marks in the glass. Some of this can sometimes be polished out. We haven't gotten to it yet. It could probably be polished out to look a little bit better, but it is what it is, and I just wanted to share. There's little to no rock chips. It's just more of the motion of the windshield wiper. Now, back to the chrome. See this piece that goes across the front? There's a small indentation right there. It seems to be together here okay, well this is sliding around just a little bit, and across the way. And you see that it's oxidized a little bit. Again, it is what it is. It could be polished out. I'm not sure, but I would give this a 6 out of 10 as far as that chrome is concerned. Up onto the entire hood here, you get a couple extra little watermarks. This is all the detailing I was talking about. Kind of a continued situation from the hood. Every once in a while, I do see a small little itty bitty chip. And it's just so darn small, folks. This thing all shined up and outside in the sun. Nobody's gonna see these things except for, you and knowing about it, and that I've just, dissected this car. And I don't mean to beat this car up, folks. It's a beautiful car. I gotta be conscious of people that are watching this. This is an amazing automobile. The chrome around the rear windshield is identical to the front, okay? Maybe a hair better. Give this like a 7. So a couple small marks. I think it's just oxidized. I think somebody with a really good polish can get that shined up real well. Please notice the rear glass. I know we haven't been in the interior yet, but please notice the rear deck lids, the backs of the seats, and look how nice all this leather is inside. The speakers, and I haven't been over there yet. And Quincy, if you can point at something, I really don't think there's any heavy extra marks or chips in the glass, so we can leave the glass alone. A little oxidation, a little polishing needs, but other than that, we're really, really in good shape. By the way, the body panels on this car really line up well. Not everywhere, not perfect all the time, but I gotta tell you, they line up really well. So it's really safe to say this car hasn't been smacked around, or we'd see displacement in a lot of these body panels. I would like to show you this rear spoiler, this fiberglass back here. I've got one or two very mild cracks here, some very mild marks and cracks here. The paint's all still there. The only bummer on this spoiler that you can really see, because quite frankly, I did not see those until just now, this one right here. This one's about, you know, the length of the top of my finger, a little less than an inch long. It's a good cut. Yes, I can get my fingernail in there, is what it is, but the rest of it, boy, it's very pretty. The whole trunk surface is in great shape. Every once in a while, I'll see an old bird dropping, or just simply some water laying around that sat there a little bit longer than it should have. Ooh, you know, there's a little, this is how in depth I try to get here, folks, so you know everything. There's not even a pea size, like somebody dropped a ballpoint pen on its head. Dunk, right there. But it doesn't cut into the paint, and it's just a little blip. It's like a pimple. All right, coming over here, this side of the roof, I'm gonna skim over real quick unless I see something special. Nope, just like the other side of the car. Gonna look at this side of the windshield. Yes, it was everything that I said it was gonna be, and that's what we've got going on there. Okay, let's work our way down the passenger side since we're here. Quincy, folks, we don't edit here. We don't. Sometimes Quincy and I have to have a conversation, and you know, we're not that proud here. We want to be true to you and let everything, you know, let you know. Well, actually, we are very proud of what we do, but you know, we don't need to fancy up stuff and make stuff go away and change camera lenses and all that jazz. A couple little marks right here. Looks like maybe some touch-up paint was put on it, and some clear coat, and then polish, because this is a really good job. So you barely notice them. But hey, again, that's what I'm doing here. I do see some light clear coat marks right in this location right here. But again, all this stuff, I'm very confident it would disappear. The chrome around here, this bend, these body panels, you know, an early 80s car, they're very difficult to line them up. This is very solid. It's on here really good. This isn't getting ready to fall off or anything. There's a really small chip up here at the top of this one piece. I would presume that was just from a rock or something flying around the road, but it's very, very minor. This wheel and tire is beautiful. Inside the wheel wells, I know you can't see in there, they're super nice and clean. This is just normal road wear from, this is actually a good sign, folks, to be honest. You know, the last time this was painted, if it were painted ever at all, this is where you get normal road wear, and you can tell it's been doing that for a long time. And at the same time, somebody's been cleaning in and out of these things so they don't get all crudted up, and then you can't remove it down the road. Yeah, I do see some really mild marks in the clear coat from like a car wash. I don't believe this car went to a car wash. I guess it could have, but I know this with good, nice polish, all that will go out. There's no heavy cracks here or anything like that. This was all disappear. Focus down here on the very bottom piece. This is all really smooth. I don't know what it's made out of. I guess this is just a plastic or fiberglass, whatever Mercedes decided to build this stuff out of. There's a small scratch down here. Again, this is more stuff, folks, that I never saw before because I've never gotten this close. Small scratch right there. You can barely see it. And then some touch-up paint put on two small scratches right here that I didn't see until now either. Boy, they've been covered up really well, and it is what it is. There you go. These, I'm gonna call them, ridges. Yeah, thank you. Down the side of the car are nice and clean. They're all straight. This chrome piece up here, every once in a while I might see a little warble in it, but it's not a warble from, you know, banging up against a car door or anything like that. It's, you know, it's just from being around. Actually, I shouldn't say that. This chrome piece is very, very nice. I'm going to give it a 8 all the way down the side. There's not as much patina as the moldings and stuff like that up here, for instance. You know, this molding along here, we're gonna go back down into the you know, 7s, 6s up here with this molding. It's all in great shape. It's all very straight, but you know, you'd have to, in order to get it perfect, you got to go visit a chrome shop, and they're not too easy to find these days. But maybe a little bit of polish could hook that up. Small chips right here around the door handle, very minor, but they are right here. And the rest of this body panel is super nice and straight. The paint's good. All of this is in good shape. Oh, guess I'm gonna have to hit a button in order to make that open. Oh, no, I'm not. Here we go. Paint looks pretty darn close to me, folks. Nothing cries out that this has been painted, that's for sure. Okay, if I feel any paint drips though or anything like that, folks, I'll tell you. Okay, all the way down the side, all this is good. Chrome's in pretty darn nice shape. We're back up to about an 8.5 back here. This body molding's in good shape. This wheel and tire. I can't remember if there's any light curb rash on any of these wheels or not. No, I'm gonna say no. Maybe a little rough edge here and there, but no curb rash. They're all in nice shape. Body molding back here, I'm gonna grab it and shake it. It's on there, very, very tight, very solid. Okay. It's hard to see in the light here, but along the back here as well in this paint right here, really, really light clear coat things that you can polish out. This rear strip back here of chrome, I can tell by running my fingers over it that a real nice polish would get a lot of that little fade going on out of here. Check out these taillights. Taillights are smoking. And they're in beautiful shape. Just cleaning the dust out. Here's the lower bumper down here. This chrome molding across the back, you know, a good solid 8, 8.5. It's in really nice shape. Just below the chrome, we do have a couple little bumps here in the paint. A small mark right here, super small one right there. Ooh, a little bit of patina around the bend here. I didn't notice until now. It's gold, folks. It's gold paint. It's hard to see things until your face is right up in it. Okay, that's a goner. Good. This is very straight and very clean across the bottom here where my hand's running. This lower additional spoiler here. It's in great shape. Really small mark right here. Okay, my really, really small, but okay, folks, they're really, really tough to see. I have to sit here and just kind of like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. It's really not fair to the car. So I'm just saying that out loud. Yes, this is some patina here, but this stuff along here, these little itty bitty marks, it hasn't been slammed against the garage door. You know, no, the fire hydrants or anything like that. It's very, very nice back here. The AMG logo back here looks great. I can't tell if this badging was supposed to be bigger and it's broken. I don't know. Okay, coming around the corner, I'm going to stay down here for a minute. I'm going to grab this rear spoiler again because I like doing it to show you folks at home that this stuff isn't getting ready to fall apart. This bend right here, the exact same thing on the other side. Must be notorious. You can see where the paint kind of sort of came apart a little bit right here. Exhaust pipe right here is in good shape. I am looking directly down the whole driver's side of the car because I got some really good light. Every once in a while, because it's a lot of big pieces of steel, I'll see a little bit of a warble, but it's not like a ding. It's not bad. It's very, very normal for this automobile. And, you know, it's just perfect light in my eyes and all that kind of stuff. I could just barely see it. Anyway, okay. Working our way back down the side of the car. Is this a scratch? Crap. Okay. There's a chip right here, folks. I'm going to say this might be the biggest chip of the car, but it's had some touch-up paint put on it, and I believe a little bit of clear coat. You're not going to make this one go away as nicely as the front passenger side fender. But again, I think I might have seen this, but it's really mild, folks. It is what it is. Unfortunately, you really can't do anything about that particular one. It's a small little bump right here. I don't know what that is, but it's super, super small. Very straight. This molding that my hand is on right now with the rag. I don't know if that's crud or what that is. That's bothering me now. Molding over here on this side, you know, we're back into the high 7s, but again, with some polish, I think it could really shine up to be a real good solid 9 or so. Down here, along this is the first time I've seen this, and the other side, it was super nice. I see a small mark in the chrome here, one here, and one here. Very minor. Again, never saw it before until now because my face is down here. You stand up, you're not really going to be able to see any of this stuff, folks, really. Especially after a really nice polish. Okay, the ridges all the way down the side. Oh yeah, the wheel, sorry. I'm going to say maybe there was a little bit of curb rash here a long time ago and somebody repaired it, because just either that or it was just very, very minor curb rash, and this is just how the end result. But other than that, it's a beautiful wheel. Thanks, Quincy. Okay, all the way across the bottom again. Small little chip there. Looks like some touch-up paint was on it. Super small. Working my way all the way down. Quincy, can you come back over my right shoulder? Okay, we're gonna get a couple little chips out of here all in one shot. There's one little one right there. I just pointed out to you folks pretty much. And then there's some markings here. So some touch-up paint was put there because, you know, this, you know, hits the garage wall or, you know, something that you get up too close to. And then I saw there's a small mark in the paint right here. A small crack, if you will, but it's all very early in its process of doing whatever it's doing because, again, I didn't see that until now. And I saw this. Here we go. Right around this door handle, there's some marks here that need some touch-up paint. Not the end of the world, especially with some touch-up paint, so you can fix that up too. All right. Thank you. All right. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Small itty-bitty scratch. I think that'll go away with some polish on the side mirror here. I don't think that will, but other than that. What are you looking for? Which car? Oh, it's on the windshield. Oh, the A80s one? Okay. And your front wheel and tire here, no curb rash whatsoever. It's in gorgeous shape. And then you see the same patina down here, folks. Kind of runs up here just a little. And right here, you know, normal road wear stuff, little rocks, stuff flying up here. Geez. Have we covered the whole outside there, Quincy? I think we did pretty good, huh? Yeah, this is good. All right, I think we're all cool on that. Excuse me. Folks, at any time you can call celebritycars.com after you've seen this video. We can hone in on some areas for you if you want, you know, to show off some locations that we missed. I'm gonna pop the hood now. Oh, here and here. It's a two-hander. There you go, folks, in case you get this thing home and you want to see that. Okay, and here you go. Here's your power plant. Let's see if we could look down here, more in this area. Get a little close up of some of the badging here. Great big battery back here. Doesn't look like it's been in here too long. And obviously we need to get you know, a little polish on that air cleaner cover at some point, because I do know that that'll shine up pretty darn nice. But other than that, folks, this is pretty darn clean. Up underneath, Quincy, did you get a chance to show them all that? You show them all this stuff has lasted? Here it is still. Okay. Ooh, now, I have to fix something here. So this closes correctly. Good. Now, if you followed along in this video long enough now, I'm going to tell you that when we got this car, this trunk was full of stuff. I'm talking briefcase, AMG Mercedes-Benz briefcase, head units for the rear seats, navigation cartridges, telephone, extra radio, paperwork out the wazoo, memorabilia out the wazoo. You wouldn't believe it. But what you can do is go to celebritycars.com. I'm not going to show you all that stuff today. You can go to celebritycars.com and look at all the photographs of all the stuff that comes along with this really awesome ride. You look down there. Got a full spare going on. Old school jack. Some extra floor mats. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna leave that right there. This car came so fully equipped, folks. Amazing. Okay, trunk's closed. I'm gonna open up the passenger side door. Let's look at the leather condition, the carpet condition. All right, so I'm gonna stare at this passenger seat for a minute and see if I see any blemishes in it, folks. Sometimes I nerd out on leather. This is definitely leather they're nerd out on. Plenty of moisture, and it is so damn soft. You leave your hand on it for a minute, it feels like skin. Like, I know, the joke, but it really feels like skin. It's pretty darn cool. Please notice all of the buttons. They're everywhere. What do they all do? Boy, folks, I don't know. Just putting it right out there right now. Looks like we had seat heaters and potentially, I don't know, this other button here might be for cooling or might just adjustment to it. I'm not sure. Antenna adjustments, fancy controls on both sides of the seats. I heard a rumor that these are all cartridges for navigation, and this car comes with a whole bunch of them. The extra buttons and controls up here, over here, all seem to be in really nice shape. The dash pad is in beautiful shape. The center console has a little bit of wear to it on this, plastic wood appearing piece, but I mean, come on. It's not all banged up. It's not getting ready to fall off the car. This whole center console's in here good. All these buttons, I'm going to touch them real quick. There's no sticky stuff on any of them. It's a little fancy key in the sound system. There's this Blaupunk. There's buttons everywhere. There's buttons everywhere, folks. It's pretty darn cool. Here's a whole graphic equalizer in the glove box. It's some kind of, oh, okay, well, Quincy's coming over. Oh, no, he's not. That was Alani walking by. That's funny. But anyway, this is all in wonderful shape. Stay. The carpet looks fabulous. It's brown carpet, in case you haven't checked that out yet, folks. I'm gonna stick my head in the back seat here just to get some leather condition. Carpet back here is in nice shape. I can feel plenty of fabric. This, you know, adjustable manipulators for how much, you know, back pressure you want, folks. This is nuts. And this is apparently where you can plug in your headset somewhere back here. I can't really find any ports for it, but you can plug in headset systems back here so you can have your own personal experience with your music and entertainment. An ashtray back here. It looks like it's probably never been used. Pretty darn neat. Boy, sometimes I just can't think of some words. The roof up here all looks in really nice shape. Hold on. Couple little marks. I think that just might be some mild dirt that could get cleaned up. But other than that, this is all in good shape. All this material is in good shape. There's more stuff up here. The heck is that? The car comes with all kinds of surprises. I'm gonna come over there to the driver's seat real quick. This wood seems to be okay. I do feel a little split in the wood right here. We'll be able to see this a little better outside when we go for a ride around the block. This door over here looks terrific. Beautiful, inside the passenger side door. The door jambs look awesome. This AMG plate down here needs a little bit of polish, but actually, no, it doesn't. It's in pretty darn good shape. But this door is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna let you stare at that while I go over to the driver's side here a minute. Let me take a look at this door. This door seems to be in just as awesome shape as the passenger side door. Really cool umbrella. Goes with the car. Mercedes-Benz on it. In brown. This whole sill getting in and out of the car over here is just as nice as the passenger side. It's in beautiful shape. Carpet looks great. This seat looks awesome. I always focus on this this bolster right here getting in and out of the car. There's, you know, you could say that somebody sat here, but other than that, it's just very, very minimal wear. And again, this leather's just amazing. I'm really looking forward to driving this car. Okay, dashboard looks great. Steering column looks great. We're gonna spend a little bit more time of that once we get this car out in the light and we can see it better. Okay. Awesome car. Now, I'll say it one more time just in case you've rewound here or fast forwarded, because right now we're going to go for a quick drive. Folks, you wouldn't believe all the stuff that comes along with this car. Please go to celebritycars.com and check out the photographs. There might even be a small video of all these components, but it's definitely something that you want to see that comes along with this vehicle. We'll be right back. We're going to go for a drive. Folks, here we are inside this really fabulous AMG Mercedes. We just pulled it out of the showroom. It is really nice and quiet. Since we're out in the light, normally I like to go over the dashboard and stuff like that real quick again for you know, any kind of issues. Small indentation in the center console here in that in the wood, in the plastic wood, I guess, if you will. But other than that, I haven't seen. Over my right shoulder in the back is a speaker cover that is not there. But remember, I told you that this car comes with so many extras. Hopefully you've already seen all the pictures on celebritycars.com of all the additional stuff that goes along, and I'm pretty sure that there's probably a speaker cover back there. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Okay, just for craps and giggles, the odometer in here shows 96,911. All right, my foot's on the brake. Very nice little start. I don't think seatbelts are going to yell at us in this one there, Quincy. So we're going to go for a quick ride around the building, maybe right down the street. I'm going to shut up for a minute, so hopefully you can hear some of this. Doing about 35 miles an hour. I'm going to hit the brakes. 3, 2, 1. That's the word I'm looking for. Everything works in conjunction with itself. I felt all 4 wheels brake at the same time instead of, the major front brakes lighting up. Super smooth. Transmission is super smooth. The car hasn't really even warmed up yet. But this is a real treat to drive, folks. Very, very quiet while you're driving. I don't hear any wind coming in here at all. I wasn't going very fast either, but still at the same time. Speed bump number 1. Well, that was nice. Although extremely quiet, this car has a very neat mechanical, I know that sounds weird, mechanical background sound. Compressors working, generators working. Exhaust note is very quiet in this interior. It's just, this is a different experience. It's very, very cool. We're going to pull out pretty much here on a crappy road. They're doing construction and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have better roads around here, but so this is an early 80s Mercedes, and I got to tell you, it drives like 2010 something. It is super quiet. It is super comfy. It feels extremely reliable, like it will run forever. And it's I don't even know what else to say. Quincy, this is really nice, man. Brakes are great. It's nice that I'm driving it a little bit more because I'm warming it up. It was pretty cold when I got it out. We started filming. Got plenty of pick up and go. Shifting is particularly sporty, but quiet enough that you still don't really know what's going on. It's this is a really, really nice car. All right, I'm going to put my left turn signal on. Turn signals seem to be doing just fine things. We're going to go back to the showroom. Go over a couple more bumps. Turn signal cancel back out on me. Let's see. Whoa. Ventilation system seems to work just fine. I'm not going to play with any other buttons. Give us a call. We'll go over all that stuff with you if you're super interested in this ride. Folks, once again, we're located in Las Vegas. We've got a lot of really cool cars for sale, and this is definitely one of them. So give us a call, 702-818-1031, if you have any questions. And please go to Celebrity Cars and read all about this machine and what all goes with it. You wouldn't believe all the stuff that goes with this car. See you next time.